zombie story. That is the one time. I mostly, like, in the past, I've mostly written thrillers and, like, political thriller or, like, murder mysteries. Um, yeah. I never wrote romance. I never wrote romance. Are you Flo? No, I'm not. Legend is a Tom Cruise film from the 80s. We discussed it in the last live. I was on your live. I'm sorry that I forgot about that. I do like Tom Cruise. Minus like the whole like Scientology thing in real life, but I do like Tom Cruise. He was amazing in one of my favorite films, Interview with a Vampire. One of my all-time favorite films. I rewatched it recently. I can't. Like, it's so good. I Interview with a Vampire with Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise, and Tom Cruise is wearing a blonde flowing wig, and I just can't. It's so good. Oh, it's so well done. Anyway, so yep, one of my favorite films. Ryan Reynolds or Shrek. Shrek, all the way. Whoa. That was weird. Okay, there you go. Every time I see a perverted comment, I'm just gonna cross my eyes. Weren't you in Blended with Adam Sandler? I do not know that movie, but I am not a big fan of Adam Sandler. I'm sorry. He is a good actor, and he's been in some good productions, but I did not like the fact that he was, I believe, one of the producers, from what I remember, on this one film that promoted some really gross things that I can't say on TikTok. It was really bad. It was really, really bad. And so I was just like, so. And he never apologized for it. So I'm just like, I'm good, I'm fine. Do you like The Outsiders? I have never seen it. I had to think about that for a second. I haven't seen it yet. Or maybe I did, but I was like 12 years old. Are you living alone or with a boyfriend? Both of you to assume I'm straight, but I'm bi. But no, I live alone. Do you watch Umbrella Academy? I watched the first season, and I really liked it. But it wasn't my favorite thing in the world. And I hesitate to say that because it had some really good characters and it had some really good conflicts. So I'm really hesitant to say that. But for some reason, I felt like it was like almost there for me. Like it was so close. It was so close to being like a really excellent show. But I don't know. It's been so long since I've seen it. So I remember just... I think there were certain like pacing things that didn't work for me personally. Anyway, wow, God, we are like staying strong over here. Oh, God. Bye. Ooh, baby. You know what's the worst part? And I'm gonna be again, I try to stay like authentic on this app or as much as I'm comfortable. After live streams, I tend to get a lot of, like, if I look at the new followers I've gained, the amount of male followers I've gained, like, have increased by, like, uncomfortable. I exist for the gays, the theys, the she's, and for the allies. Like, I don't, so, yeah, that's, and I'm sure there are some men that are just like, why would that make you uncomfortable? Why? Oh my God, you're making me feel weird. And it's just like, if you don't know, then you don't know. I'm like, if you don't know what it's like to be a girl, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Aw, cute! Look at all these cuties. Fuck off. Bye! Well, then you shouldn't be on this app since it's mostly guys. Why do I have to, like censor my existence and, like, not go to places just because, you know? Like, why do I have to stop living just like, that's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. Like, it's somehow my... Do I have any tattoos? No, I do not. That's a good question. I do not have any. I've never been able to afford any tattoos because that is a luxury I do not have. Mm-hmm. I thought y'all accept everyone. Why do you say that in all caps? Makes me think that you don't. She needs the mansplaining. Oh, you're so right. You're so right. Give me more. Give me more. Just give it to me. I need it. I need it. I need you to explain things to me like I'm a child. Do it. It's so stupid. I don't think actually anybody was mansplaining, but maybe I missed it. I know somebody... Do you know the movie Encanto? Oh, you bet I do. Who hasn't heard of Encanto at this point? I shouldn't laugh at that. Oh, look at my moderators hard at work. They work so hard. Everybody applaud the moderators. They work so hard. It was my wedding day. Sorry, I'm gonna get that stuck in your head. I'm gonna get that stuck in your head. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're weirdly contradictory. Okay, thanks for your opinion. Nobody asked. Tattoos are free in prison. Oh, man. DM Cam, do you want to be a moderator by any chance? Because I know you. Do you want to be a moderator? Let me know. Haha, I knew it. Certified Ghostwriter says, all caps because the shit was funny. So does your community want to be accepted or not? Okay, baby, you spelled accepted expected. So I'm going to assume that you have the reading comprehension skills of a toddler. So, God, that's so cute. God, that's so cute. Bye. I have boundaries. Deal with it. I had to tell my daughter we can't sing about Bruno because she won't stop singing it. Oh my God, I believe it. Oh God, I want to sing the song. That's what happens. Do you ever watch your videos and then watch other content makers for comparison and contrast? Oh, like, wow, okay. Yeah, absolutely. I have other content that I do, and oftentimes we all work off of each other. Like, we all talk about the same things. Like, sometimes there would just be like a whole wave of us talking about the exact same things, and we're all just kind of like, yeah, we know where we got that one from. Most of the time we get like inspired by each other's work, and so we'll kind of like do our own take of it, we'll do our own like conversational piece about it, like that kind of thing. So but whenever I see like get inspiration from like another TikToker, I always try to make sure that I'm like adding something to the table instead of just like repeating the exact same thing that they did. It was my... Wah. If you know, you know. All right. You can't be more than 20. Okay. I am more than 20, but thanks. To me, it's not like necessarily a compliment, because it's like, I don't know. God, it's in my head. Who brought up Encanto? Who brought it up? Which one of you? When I get my hands on you. Oh, man. Like what we normally do on live streams, just because it's going to start at like a shitstorm if we do, and I'm just like not in the mood. I'm not in like the correct mental space to like handle like just like, you know, the bullshittery. Best Disney animated movie in the past decade. I disagree, but that's okay. I think the best in the past decade. When did Tangled come out? Yeah. If Tangled came out in the past like 10 years, Tangled. I think I like Tangled better than Encanto. It's stuck in my head. How tall are you? I am 5'7". So right tonight. What movie has your favorite music score? Oh my God, I know immediately. Finding Nemo. Finding Nemo. I used to. This is a very romantic thing, but like I used to go painting out in a field. No, it was like on like a lawn or something, and I would just paint and listen to the Finding Nemo soundtrack. And like, you haven't lived until you've done that, by the way. It's such a simple thing, but just like go out, just grab like a sketchbook or something, and just like intentionally just work on something for like a couple of hours and just listen to the Finding Nemo soundtrack. It's worth it, I promise. It's so worth it. Very beautiful. Better than Pocahontas. Nah. Because it's so historically inaccurate. It's so inaccurate. And the reason why is because John Smith in real life was a child, you know? Like, he was, because she was like 14 and he was in his 30s. He was I believe a war general or something along those lines. He was essentially a soldier. He was things, and then he had this whole very inappropriate relationship with Pocahontas, and then lied to her, like got his friend to essentially lie to her and convince her that he died at sea. True story. Like, because he didn't want to just, you know, tell her that like he was going home and was leaving her. Like, and then so she ended up actually, I think, getting married, or at the very least having a relationship with somebody else who I believe, was he also named John Smith? I think he was also named John at the very least. And they had kids. But yeah, no, to like to me, romanticizing that whole thing is just gross, but also racism, like there's also that. But probably shouldn't bring that up because some of you guys are gonna send me messages. You're gonna send me messages after the live stream because I get those messages after so many live streams. So anyway. It was my wedding day. God, I'm so sorry. It's stuck in my head. I'm sorry. It's hard. It's so hard out here, guys. You're this passive-aggressive. Do you know the definition of passive-aggressive? What I just did was passive-aggressive. Aw, thank you. Who's that? Thank you. Guillermo. Nice to meet you. Isn't Les Mis also not accurate? The book or like the musical based on the book? I know that it's not completely accurate, no. But that's not the point. Like with Les Mis, like, yeah, that's not necessarily the point. Like, it's like the characters weren't real people, you know? Unlike Pocahontas. Pocahontas is like all like real people that actually existed. And, yeah. Yeah. So we have a pretty dark history with that.